Today marks a major milestone for the Mumbezhi Copper Project. Drilling has officially commenced for the third season, and with it, the next chapter in unlocking one of Zambia's most exciting new copper opportunities commences. My name is Sam Hosack. I'm the Managing Director at Prospect Resources, and I hope you can hang around for a bit of an update. Prospect Resources has been developing the Mumbezhi Copper Project for a number of years. This week, we announced a very important update to our maiden mineral resource estimate. This marks a genuine step change in scale, confidence and momentum for Mumbezhi as we announce a significant upgrade. This is an outcome we committed to our shareholders and are delivering on. The new MRE now stands at 208 million tonnes, grading at 0.49% copper equivalent. Importantly, it spans the Nyungu Central, CuEq and West Mumbezhi deposits. As stated in the update, this represents a dramatic uplift, a 70% increase in total tonnage compared to the 2025 summary. This is driven by expanded drilling over the last year, new geological interpretation, and the maiden inclusion of gold. This includes 106% increase in contained gold against the 2026 March estimate. This addition of gold has materially strengthened the copper equivalent grade, reinforcing Mumbezhi's position as a true polymetallic system with multiple revenue streams. Mumbezhi continues to demonstrate Tier 1 grades. The copper grades reported today are comparable to world-class operating mines across the Zambian copper belt, as well as the producers, particularly in the northwest. So this is not just a large resource at Mumbezhi, it is a large resource with quality grades. When we look at the grade, 0.49% copper equivalent, places Mumbezhi firmly within the competitive range of established producers, while the polymetallic uplift provides resilience against commodity cycles. This update also introduces meaningful new upside. For the first time, the West Mumbezhi satellite deposit has been included in the MRE. This delivered a maiden copper resource that expands the project footprint and strengthens the district scale potential. At the same time, Nyungu Central, our flagship deposit, has been upgraded with new drilling and the results of recent gold re-assaying. These additions demonstrate that Mumbezhi is not a single deposit story. It is a growing cluster of mineralized systems with room to expand, as we've seen with our neighboring Tier 1 deposits. Confidence in the project continues to build. Approximately 35% of the Nyungu Central resource now sits in the indicated category. This provides a robust foundation for the near-term development studies that are underway. So this level of geological confidence at this stage of the project is rather exceptional. And of course, I'm very proud of the team for achieving this. It accelerates a pathway towards scoping, engineering, and ultimately production, which is why we're here. So the growth pipeline is already advancing. Phase 3 diamond drilling is now underway, targeting further expansion at the southern, shallower end of Nyungu Central, which is an area of strong potential for near-surface tonnage additions. In parallel, air core and RC drilling has begun across a suite of high-priority regional targets. To name a few, Kamafamba, Sharamba, Chipimpa, West Mumbezhi, and Shalamba. These targets represent the next wave of potential discoveries within the broader Mumbezhi district. Mumbezhi sits in a mining jurisdiction that is both stable, supportive, and is globally recognized for its copper pedigree. Zambia is committed to expanding copper production. Projects such as Mumbezhi are central to that national vision. With strong government backing, established infrastructure in the region, and a deep mining workforce, Zambia offers one of the most attractive environments for copper development anywhere in the world. Our technical team has designed a focused drill program aimed at testing the scale of what we believe is a significant copper system. The geology here carries the signatures of large-scale deposits, and this first phase of drilling is designed to rapidly confirm that potential. The combination of structural control, alteration intensity, and mineralization continuity positions Mumbezhi as a district-scale opportunity with multiple growth fronts. What sets Mumbezhi apart is the rate of advancement. From drilling to development, our pathway to production has to be one of the most competitive in the world. Investors can expect monthly assay results throughout the balance of 2026, supported by weekly progress updates throughout the program. Our commitment is pretty simple, really. Consistent information, transparent reporting, and a clear view of how the project is advancing. We may have been having success here for several years already, but we're pretty excited about 2026. We eagerly anticipate the results now that drilling is underway, and the updated MRE establishing a powerful new baseline. Momentum is building across every part of the project and every phase of the project development. We look forward to sharing the results, the progress, and the growing story of Mumbezhi, a project that is positioned to become one of the key contributors to Zambia's copper future. So, as Prospect Resources drives growth at Mumbezhi, we wish to emerge as a credible player in a very familiar copper district for strategic contribution to Zambia's copper production targets. We thank you.